What is going on, beautiful people? Lee Hammock, your favorite mental health advocate, here with episode 2 of Monday Motivations. Let's get it, y'all. This series right here is just motivational talk to get you through, just to start the week off on a powerful note. Let's get it, y'all. Today's topic is going to be about be the buffalo, become the buffalo. There's a famous quote by a woman named Wilma Mankiller, where she says, "Cows run away from the storm while the buffalo charges toward it and gets through it quicker." Be the buffalo. Become the buffalo. And that quote right there, y'all, Ben Taylor introduced me to that quote a while ago, but you dig deeper into it. The difference between cows and buffaloes, both of them are sitting in the pasture. Both of them are sitting on the prairie or in the middle of nowhere, right? And you, as a survivor, thriver of whatever you're going through in life, abuse, relationship, work, job, whatever, you have to turn. It's a lot easier sometimes if you turn around and face the challenges as opposed to running away from it. Because the difference between buffaloes and cows in this story is the fact that, like, when the storm is coming, both the cow and the buffalo are in the prairie or in the middle of the field, and they can see the storm coming. The storm is coming on fast, right? What cows do is they pick up and run away from it. They see the storm coming and they run away from it. They just, cows, big galloping cows. They're taking the calves with them, and they're running away from the storm. But when you run away from the storm, you prolong your time in it, because eventually the storm or the trauma or the stress, it catches up with you, and it's still going. You're going in the same direction as this storm, as the stress, as the trauma. So when you're running away from it, you're running with it now. So you're in it longer. So, and the faster you run, the longer you will be in it. Maybe you avoid it for a little while, but eventually it catches up with you, and you keep running in the same direction, you'll be in it longer. So something that you could be in for a day or a week lasts for years. That's what cows do. Cows run from it, and they still have to go through it anyway. They still have to go through the breakup. They still have to go through quitting the job. They still have to go through taking their own initiative in whatever they want to do in life. You still have to face it sooner or later. But you know what buffaloes do? You know what thrivers and empowered people do? They see the storm coming. They see the cows running away from it. Like, where the hell y'all going? The cows, they running away from it. The buffalo, they look at the storm, they analyze it, they think about it. You know what? If I go face this storm, if I run towards the storm clouds, if I run towards the stress, if I turn around and face the stress or the drama or the trauma, whatever it is, if I turn around and face it and run towards it, I'm going to still go through it. Going through it is inevitable. You're going to go through it regardless. You're going to have to go through it sooner or later. Regardless of whatever comes next, you're going to go through this storm. You're going to go through this stress. You're going to go through this drama. You're going to go through this heartbreak, this breakup, this quitting the job. They're getting fired from the job. They're graduating from school. They're applying for school, leaving home for the first time, moving out, whatever it is, a tough conversation that you have to have, holding somebody else accountable, whatever it is, you're going to have to do it sooner or later. So the buffalo say, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going towards it. They might think and take some steps and run with the cow for a second. They're like, you know what? I got to go through it anyway. So they turn and face it, and they sprint towards the storm. They sprint to whatever they're going through. They sprint towards it, full speed ahead. So guess what? When the storm is coming this way and you're sprinting this way, yes, it's going to hit you. Yes, but you get through it faster. It passes over you faster. So the time you're in a storm is less. And when you go through the storm, you've already went through the storm, you look back and guess what? You see the cows running from the storm, and you see the cows standing in that storm way longer than what you did, because you turned and faced it. And not only did you turn and run towards it, but when you run towards something, you have momentum. When you are running towards something, when you're running towards this breakup or going no contact, whatever you're doing, whatever you have to do, when you're running towards it, you have momentum built up. When you run into something, when you charge something, you hit it with force. You meet it with force. Whatever you're going through, if you're running towards it, if you're sprinting towards it, even if you're walking towards it, there's momentum with you, right? So you've picked up speed, you know? So when it hits you, you hit it. You're hitting it. You're going through it. It's not hitting you. Like, it's already coming towards you. It's inevitable. Thanos, I am inevitable. Whatever is coming towards you, you gotta face it anyway. Some people pick up speed and run towards it. Some people pick up speed and run away from it. But you know what happens? You know what also happens when you run away from it? When you become the cow? You have no momentum. The storm, the stress, the drama, whatever it is, that has all the momentum. It does. That has all the momentum. That right there. That space. It has all the momentum. Because now you're running away from it. All your momentum is gone. All your ability, you have your back to it. You have your back to it so it can sneak up on you. You don't even know when it's going to hit you because you have your back to it. If you are the buffalo, you're turned and facing towards it, right? So you running towards it. You can see it. It's in front of you. You see what you're up against. You see what you have to do. When you have your back to it and you're running away from it, you kind of have to act. You kind of have to act on impulse. Now you're active impulsively. When you're running towards it, you get momentum. You pick up a speed. You have a plan, right? Now you have a plan. It's not always just you turning your back to it. You have the momentum to go through it. And yeah, sometimes like, yeah, let's be realistic though right here, y'all. Sometimes when you have enough momentum, even when you have momentum, when you run into things, it's going to knock you down. It's going to knock you down. When you run into it, if you run into a brick wall, it's going to knock you down. When a stream of water hits hits the side of a mountain, you think it's going to go straight through that mountain? No. When a stream of water hits that side of a mountain, it's going to disperse and go different directions. You know, it stopped. The water had all the momentum in the world, but that mountain was standing there in its way, and it stopped the water. But you know what happens? You know what happens over time? Erosion happens. If nothing gets in the way of that water hitting that side of that mountain, it's going to make a pathway through it. So you keep hitting it. Keep running through it, and sooner or later, eventually, you're going to make your pathway through it. Create a path. You have to create a path. Yeah, it might knock you down. It might get frustrated. You might get knocked down. Like, you might be the buffalo, right? And run towards it and get hit and hit it. And it might knock you down and you get frustrated. You turn around and look at the cows. You're like, damn it, I should have ran with the cows. No, you shouldn't have. You made the right decision. You're going to have to face it anyway. But when it hits you, at least you know it's going to hit you. They have their back turned to it. So the same thing that hit you, you hit it. The force is less. Like, you took a little bit less. They're going to get knocked down from the back. Fall face forward. When you get hit in the back and you don't know it's coming, you fall face forward. At least you know it's coming. You can brace for impact. When you know something is coming towards you and you're running towards it, you can brace for impact. Like, bam, I hit it. I went through it. You know it's coming. So be the buffalo, y'all. I know stuff is stressful. I know stuff is scary. I know it is. This is not me just trying to make it seem like life is easy at all, because it's hard. It's absolutely hard. It's difficult. It is. Making these decisions are difficult, right? I know it is. You know it is. This is not me trying to make it seem like whatever decisions you make are just out of this world or you can't face it. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what you have coming up next is that you have to empower yourself to be able to take the steps forward to be as strong as you possibly can when whatever you decide to do. Like I said, these Monday motivation videos are not always going to be about toxic relationships. This is life in general. This is taking the next steps in business. This is wanting to branch off on your own to start a business of your own. But you get that fear, so you just go on with the flow, right? You're running from the storm. You're running from it. So you stay at this job for years, for more years than what you're supposed to. You're supposed to be out here 3 years ago. But you're still in it because you're scared to make that decision. Turn and face it. Turn and face it. Whatever that decision is, turn and face it. When you get your back to it, it can creep up on you. And when it creeps up on you, you just never know what to expect. When you're facing it, at least you know it's coming. You know it's coming. So you have to empower yourself to keep moving forward with it because you know it's coming. You are stronger than what you think you are, y'all. It's scary. And like I said, it's understandable to see the storm coming or to see the stress coming. and want to take steps want to run with the cows. Because some people go with the crowd. You know, you see a bunch of cows running from it. You the only buffalo in the field. Let's go. Damn, everybody running. You know, everybody running away. You're going to feel like an outlier because you're standing right there. Damn, everybody running away from me. Oh, what should I do? Don't go with the crowd. You know, don't go with the crowd. Sometimes the crowds make bad decisions. Sometimes, you know what I mean. Sometimes going with the flow, going with the crowd can end up in the worst situation. But anyways, y'all, leave your thoughts in the comment sections. I have like I said, Monday motivations coming every single Monday from now on. I hope this motivated you to take some action. Be the buffalo. BTB. Be the buffalo. Make sure you like this. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. You are a mental healness rock star, and I appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the screen to subscribe to the channel and watch another one of my videos in my playlist. There's also a link available up here for you to purchase my kids' book, Remember It's Not Your Fault, on Amazon. So check that out. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.